Okay, so I'm going to do a backtest of GER40. It's going to pick a random date, but I'm going to give my thoughts and commentary on this backtest. I'm going to be targeting like 1 to 2 trades per day. Because we're using the simulator, it's not as easy to draw things as I normally would on TradingView. So I'm going to keep it more simple, use more or less the higher time frames, just looking for breakouts essentially, and just anticipating where the move's going to go. So it's going to try. Sometimes it takes longer than expected, so I'm going to give it up to an hour, and then see how far I get into the week. If I get up to Friday and I don't take any trades on Friday, then so be it. So first of all, it's going to pick a random date. So we'll pick 12. No, let's do 10 dates. For this backtest 2021. So January to January. We'll do the whole week, so we'll just select Sundays. Now let's do that one. The first one my eyes went to was 5th of September, 2021. Close this, new simulation. It's going to be GER30 on here, but it's GER40. Let's go 2021. Oh, sorry, microphone was really, really far away. Okay, so 5th of September, 2021. New York close. Leverage 100 fixed. It's more or less 1 pip usually. Let's just give us 700 days back. We'll start with 10,000 euros. And looks good. So we'll start simulation. I won't bring the 1 minute chart up in here, but I will do all the others. So we'll get monthly, get weekly, get daily, H4, H1, 30, 15, and we'll do 5 as well. Yeah, so let's open this up. Yeah, got scale fix, so it's easy to see. One thing I'll do on here though as well is put some sessions on. These will be my monthly levels. I'll just do that for these. Normally it's going to do it for my entry time frames. I won't put sessions on here. I'll pretty much just keep it on my 30-minute. Oh, maybe I could do on the 15-minute as well. So if I zoom out, you'll notice all these are all the monthly levels. Actually, they're not. Oh, there's more down there. Okay. Cool. We're good to go. So this time, you'll notice the time is going to be a little bit different up here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do London Open. So I'm going to fast forward all the way till 7 a.m. 7 a.m. London time, which is going to be more or less here. And then I'm going to just watch price, and then I'm going to anticipate the move, and I'm going to target one to two trades for the day. Probably risk between 0.5% up to 2%. We'll see. And we'll just see how we go. So let's skip forward so that we can get to 7 a.m. So you'll notice up here where it says 9 o'clock up here. This is GMT plus 2, so that's 7 a.m. Okay, you can see we're Asian session in the blue, Euro session in the yellow, and we've got one more hour. So this is going to be the actual Frankfurt Open right now, and then we'll be into London session. So we're just going to backtest that. So I'm going to draw up my levels as well. I'll bring these up and down. I'll keep this on the screen, and then when we're in the trade, it'll be up this little box, but I need to try find a way that's not covering everything too much. But risk, visual mode, keep it 0.5. Now we're good to go. So let's start putting some levels in. So start with the monthly. Oh my gosh. I'll just put it on the other side for now. Monthly, because I've only got 700 days, so you're not going to see too much data, but you can see what we are. We're bullish, right? Very, very bullish. The weekly, bullish, but the previous week starting to form like a little bit of a resistance up here. Then we got a little doji. Another last week had a bigger top wick, lower bottom wick, more of a bearish body. So far for this Asian session, we've pushed down a little bit, then we started to push up. So we need to see, are we going to create a bit more of a top wick and then follow the trend and then start to fill this bearish candle and push down there? We'll have to see. Daily, which gives us a little bit more information. Can I get this right? There we go. Okay, so Friday, bearish. Is there news today? I doubt there'll be news. No news. Cool. But so far, Asian session has been rising up. So could we push up a little bit further and then start to push down in the London session? That's the question. We've got a resistance up here, and we've got some more bit of this rejection wick to look into. I'm going to do my levels on the 4-hour time frame, but we've got rejections across this bit as well. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour. So this looks like this 4-hour candle is worth looking into. I know it's bearish, but it looks like is this a rejection candle, or is this a wick fill potential? We have a support down across here. Then we've got another support lower, and then we've got rejection wicks here. Okay, our support on our 4-hour is up here. So we're just going to really look for clean ranges. So it looks like a little bit of an order block as well. So let's move something across like that. Okay, so that's going to be a potential area of resistance I'll clone this one across actually. That'll clone to all time frames. So when I go to like the 1 hour, you can see now it's across here. What I want to do though, I want to look inside this in this wick. So I'll go to the 5 minute. Price pushed down extremely impulsively, came up, looked down, and then pushed up. So from this area, wasn't quite a perfect hit. Pretty close. But this could be, was this manipulation to grab liquidity, and now we're going to be pushing price back up a bit higher. We'll see what London Open's going to do, but let's look at the levels on the lower time frames. This is the 1 hour. Got trend line liquidity building up across here. Could be a Sept. Got an imbalance across here. The initial open, the first hour of this Euro session, wicked down and then pushed up. So could we wick down further and then push up a little bit higher? There's a resistance here, or potentially support. And then we've got this level here. So it actually makes more sense to feel some of this clean range that we have. One little contention area. So could we actually be pushing above this area? It's 26 pips. Let's look at our 30 minute. Nice clean range up here. All we need to do is let price trend up to fill this area, or is it going to form a resistance to come back down? So far, the bullish pressure from the support area is to the upside. Tricky. Yeah, I think I'm going to look for prices push down. Let's see if we can get like a little scalp to go up, but otherwise I would let price potentially, if it's going to push up, create a support to keep pushing up, or yeah, so unless it's breaking back underneath here, I don't want to take a sell unless it's forming something up here. But I think it makes sense for more momentum to go to the upside, and then we can look for sells. But on a Monday, I'll keep risk a little bit lower. So let's get this started. Slow it down a little bit. So you can see in the first 45 seconds, we just exploded up like 16 pips in the first 45 seconds. So let's just see. So I was thinking, because we've got clean candle here, actually it makes sense to fill this range. I guess you could have put stops underneath this candle. Oh well. A lot of momentum. The clean range above here. So I'm going to see where this candle closes. 15 minutes closed, super bullish. We've got this is the top of the New York session from the Friday. Let's see if we can take liquidity from above New York high. Okay, 30 minutes closed. So because it's very bullish at the blocks, it's either going to come down, create support, push up, or can we get a resistance formed to push down? So still just need to watch it for a little bit because we've got London Open, which will be 30 minutes later. Daily's looking very bullish. 4 hour, very bullish. Clean range. Let's see if this acts as a resistance and then look to take a sell from up here. Okay, 15 minutes closed. Create like a little rejection. So 15 minutes closed, bearish. We're going to wick up and then start breaking this low. We've got clean range to go down. But because the 30 minute to 1 hour is still open, the 1 hour is looking very strong. So I'd rather have like a 30 minute at least, closing bearish or being up at a resistance level. Okay, so 1 hour is closed now. So 1 hour closed, healthy top wick. 30 minute close, create like a little resistance. So can we create a support to do a wick fill? But the 1 hour, like if you're going to go with the momentum from this hour candle, when this one was pulling back a little bit, that was a potential. Keeping stops underneath this hour candle. But it's okay to wait. If we don't get a trade, then I'm not too worried. I'm going to see what's happening. Struggling at this monthly level. We're going to pop or what? So this is London Open now. So we actually are in London Open. If 30 minute can close above here, we're in the 15 minute. 10 minutes, one simulation minute. Okay, 15 minutes candles closed. Closed inside these wicks, but below these guys. So we haven't got much range from here though, but could we... $30 pip range. So this 30-minute still, it's really wicked down, pushed up. Okay, let's see. The 1 hour is looking nice. Wick down, wick fill. Potentially that would have been the target. Now let's see if we can get something to manipulate these session highs and then maybe look to come back down. So let it go through it. I'm only going to trade the London Open. If this was a real day, I don't want to be sitting here all the way through the New York session. But it looks like the volume was just straight out the bat. So as soon as this hour candle had closed bullish above this resistance, and we've got clean range here, in hindsight, you know, that's the trade. Now next level above, just consult the 4 hour. Now we're inside of this bit. Yeah, it's kind of missed opportunity. Just going to turn these numbers off. Give me 1 second. Oh. Not sure how to do it. I'll just have the white. Okay. There's an imbalance, potential order block as well. So I'll clone that across. This is where we're up to. This is a close of the 30-minute candle now. So 4 hour, hella bullish. 1 hour, very bullish. Now we're inside of this wick. So if this, potentially this wick, maybe we can get reaction from here to come back down. So this is going to turn to a bit of a counter trend scalp, because as soon as I missed the bullish move from down here, if I do want to get a trade in, it might just have to turn into a counter trend scalp. So now what I need to wait for is something I recognize. So maybe wait for a 15-minute candle, close bearish, or if it's going to be a quick one, this 5-minute candle to close bearish and looking for it to break the low. Okay, so 15-minute close bullish. Have to wait for a shift in structure. Okay, so this is getting almost ready. On the 1 minutes, what this would have looked like. 1 minute, we would have had a shift in structure. Now, looking at where price has gone up, come down, gone up, come down, little bit lower, then wicked a little bit higher, then made another little lower low. So it kind of would have been like this on the 1 minutes. So I think if this wicked up, I would actually give this a shot to come back down. Keep risk low for this one. So something like this. 15-minute is bearish. I'm concerned how bullish these time frames are. That's my only concern here. But I think in terms of a risk, this is not too bad. It's just okay, I'm going to give this one a go. So sell, remove the take profit, stop loss can go, I think let's just keep this really tight. Going to target something like a 1 to 5. Something like this. Live by the sword or die by the sword. See if there's going to be a quick death or not. So a little pullback's okay, but because we are in this everything's so bullish, expecting that this might, like the very, very high possibility this could work. This can just stop me out. But if we can keep on breaking these lows, it's a good sign. And because I'm playing with, look, I'm gonna let the losing trades will lose, the winning trades will win, and gonna play with just risk reward. It looks like probably should have done something about it here, but it moved very quick. Let's look at 15 minutes. 15 minutes, yeah, maybe I should have done something about it just here. Could have been a bit of a mistake. These happens a lot in back testing like this because of the speed that things are moving at. At one stage, risking 9 pips, was up 2 to 1, but I'm gonna let it ride. And it's now or never. So they're going to stop me out or we go down. You see the P&L down at the bottom left. "30 minutes, that is slowly trying to come down. 1 hour, slowly creating that little resistance. Closer we get to this New York session, then craziness will happen. And it could just like whipsaw out. So starting to get a little bit cold feet about this. I kind of want this just to move away. But it looks like this is really holding as a support. The 4-hour candle looking strong. And now it's taken so much time that we're creating that bottom wick and that we've got clean candles still to the top side. So at this point, I'm thinking that if this is going to go down, the easier move will now be underneath here. Let's just see what's it going to do. Gosh. Got super close.
Okay, stop me out. All right, so that was the trade then. Probably go down now. Let's just skip forward. Let's go to the next session. So, I'm not sure what that. Oh, no, so that's the fib. It looks like the same as the loss trade. So it just kept on going up, and filled this clean range. So it's actually quite a strong daily candle. But risked 0.5%, and then didn't work out. Was up a little bit, but gave it a shot. Trade took a long time. You see, this is 30-minute candles. So we had that initial open, and then went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Took like seven 30-minute candles, 3.5 hours. It just stayed in this range. So had a chance to manage it, but it didn't. So that's it. Just go to the next day. So we're going to go to 9 o'clock up here. Okay, 9 o'clock. So now close this. 3. Let's have a look at where we're at. It's a daily, strong, close, very strong bullish. Now we're just going to continue the momentum, probably. So 4 hour, I've come back, formed a support. Let's remove some of these. One hour, we're creating the support here. Let's consolidate 30 minute. Got the support here, and we've got a resistance across here. Now, can we get something to close above this resistance and continue that trend up to fill this whole area? So this time, I think even consulting this 30-minute time frame, we've had previous rejections along here at this level. So we need to be careful. But can something break impulsively and to continue that momentum? So the first couple of seconds, wick down, broke the high. So I'm going to just watch it a little bit. If it comes down, breaks the high a second time, I'll give it a shot. Yeah. So now if it's breaking this high again, I think we'll have a trade. Oh, there we go. Remove TP, stop loss. Yep. Okay, looks fine. See if we can target this range. Bit jumpy here, far out. Okay, keep going. That's a bad close for the 15-minute. What's it doing over here? So comes back to the slow it down a little bit. Come back to the entry. I don't like it. But if it keeps on going, it's looking good. So what are we up? We're up. Back in positive territory. These are previous rejections across here. So can we just get a little bit higher? 30-minute close nice and strong. It's going to be a fake out, or is it going to push up a little bit higher? Didn't have a chance. I should have cut it. Yeah, man. Okay. So for rejecting, and closing bearish, I think we should be going down. Bit of a nothing candle. Yeah, let's form a top wick first. No. Speed it up a little bit. Okay, so if we keep on rejecting this area, and if we're rejecting this area, starting to break its high again, then we finally, maybe we've picked up enough liquidity. See if we can just give this one a second chance. So if this is a true liquidity grab, this was a fake out, got me in the fake out. Now, we may have picked up enough liquidity now that we can finally break above here, fill this area, and complete this range. Or it's going to just take me out again. Target somewhere up here. Oh, no. Okay. Let's skip forward. That's it for the day. Man, just another rangy day. Rangy session. Then New York session took off. Okay. Okay, so just stuck in this range, man. Can't get any breakouts. Weekly, now it's kind of clear what it was doing. It was ranging. Daily, stuck inside this range. 4 hour consolidating. Let's look for some clean areas. Speed up a little bit. So 30 minutes come to a close, bit of a nothing candle, 1 hour, still not doing anything, creating support, but we're stuck in this 37 pip range. So this volume that's coming, we're breaking this low. Can volume now take us all the way through? We've got 4 minutes left for this candle to close. So we may as well let it close. See what it can do in 4 minutes. They're going to close below support or close above? Close below. So see if we can wick up. Oh no. I was going to say if it could wick up, then we can take it down. But no top wick. Okay, so if we can form a support from here, then we can take this back up. So we need to see a 15-minute candle close bullish. Is there news? No news. It's kind of the move I was anticipating up here. Far out. Okay. Heavy volume. So because the momentum's to the downside, what we need to wait for is a resistance and then keep on going down. So let's speed up a little bit. This is the London Open volume. Straight down, one direction, 157, 158 pips. Okay, so we created a support. 30 minutes still open. 1 hour's very bearish. But can we correct some of this move? So about here. Given everything's, the momentum's to the downside. But around this area, I wonder if we can take a buy, keep stop loss underneath the support, and we can target to fill some of this area. Not looking good. Still have faith in this one. It was a little bit too soon. Okay, after the doji's been taken. Last shot. See if we can correct some of this move. Or we're done for this day. We'll move on to the next. Okay, so it needs to come up to here. So 15 minutes, nearly closed. Going back halfway to this range now, so I'm gonna close some here. Unless it breaks this high. "30 minutes just about come to a close. And this is looking like a liquidity grab now to keep on fill of this range. Yeah, it's about there. And do close. What we've got? Oh, 0.03. It's not very much. So we'll close 66% of it. It's smaller than I thought. Anyway. Close most there. What we'll do is we'll bring stops up. So if this is creating new structure, then I don't want it to really break this low, but we've got a clean candle here. So this could be liquidity that could be picked up in the NY session. So what I'm going to do is I'll move my stop up. It's underneath this candle. Into profit, let the rest run. Think target, I'll set a target. TP. To fill that whole range. Or until NY session, because NY session could pull back completely. Speed it up because we're sort of set with what we're doing. Oh, okay. Alrighty, didn't want it. Pulled all the way back. Okay, so that's Wednesday. Is 2 trades done. Let's go to the next day. Okay, Thursday. It looks like we're heavy bearish now. Daily, coming down to support. Already open and just dropped. 4 hour, very bearish. I don't want to get involved in that. So we've got previous rejection areas across here. Consult the 1 hour. 1 hour, that 4-hour zone looks very similar. So I think what's safest is to wait for a price to retrace, create a resistance, and then keep pushing down. Because at the moment, everything's bearish. So we need to see something pull back, maybe halfway of Asian range. And then we can continue that trend. If 15 minutes come to a close. Guess that was the that was the pullback, I guess. Pullback, more or less halfway of Asian range, and then continue. Let's see, what's this candle going to do? There's a little order block just across here, and there's been many rejections. So is this going to be like hot water? Oops, sorry. Is this going to be like hot water for this candle and reject again? Or are we going to break down into this clean range? We've already moved down a lot. This is my concern. Is that 4-hour candle starting from... We've moved down 150 pips again. Daily at this stage is looking very bearish. Sells, when it's gone down that far, can be difficult to get into because of the pullbacks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I couldn't get into it. Would have been dangerous to enter in a buy. Candle with no top wick. Yeah, I should have executed from here hot water. Okay, given this wick, let this one close, but what I'm thinking on the 5 minutes is somewhere inside of here, price to come down and reject again. So if I did a fib on basically this wick, oops, Line that across. So I want to see price come down to here. So what I think is if we get, maybe I could sell down to here and then look to take a buy. So I'm going to I want to sell. Stops above the candle. Oh, it's too risky. Cancel that idea. Too risky with these candles open. Now it's a bit better. Got resistance, confirmation of resistance. So now it's a bit better. Keep stop loss. Above this candle. And target this wick fill. Okay. Bit too quick for me. Okay. Because it was a risky entry, going to close 50%. Oh, it's only on the smallest. Can't close any partials. I'll just have to close the full thing. But what I want to take is, this is going to be the partial wick fill. And I wouldn't mind looking for a buy from here. Looking for that buy from this point. I didn't enter it though. I'm just going to watch because this could just be a little pullback. If it works out, it was paper trade. Yeah, looking good. Looking good for those buys. Now I can correct a lot of this move. Okay, so it looks like the volume's starting to run out here. 15-minute created the top wick and then started to break the low of this bullish candle. So if it wicked up again, started breaking this low of this candle, I think we can take it back down again. So there's the top wick. So it's either going to break the high of that candle or it's going to break its low again. If it breaks the low, I'll take a trade. If it breaks the high, I won't touch it. Okay. Slow it down a little bit. Okay, take a sell. Stops about here. And then let's see if we can fill some of this range. So risky area this little bit here. Let's see if we can keep on pushing through. Really struggling at this little bit. So what are we up? Come on, keep pushing. Okay, those 15 minutes about to close. Formed a resistance. Can we feel some of this wick? A bit more. I'm gonna close 50%. Boost stops the break even. And then just let the rest run. Every time moving stops, I'm gonna take some profits off the table because now it's more likely for it to hit. But I don't want to leave the full thing open because I could have moved stops to break even and not taken any profit, but most times it gets hit. So if I'm going to move my stop, or if it's going to come back to my entry, I'm going to have to do something about this trade anyway. So I might as well take a little bit of profit here. Target if we can. I'll see if I can get down to this support, and then guess I can speed it up again now because nothing to do. It's either going to get to the support or it's going to hit my stop loss. There we go. So good move to take profits here because this was a little bit of a tricky area. So it's Thursday now. Let's just see what the rest of the day did. Got a little bit crazy, but it kept on going up. So this would have been ideal, taking those buys from along here. Would have been ideal taking the buys from here too. But I didn't take the buy. So I'm going to leave it on the Thursday. We'll get back to the next. We'll just close, see what the day is, what the day closed like. On a Friday, not going to take a trade on the Friday. So that's it. That's the simulation done. Tough start. that was a really hard start. Got down. Graph. Yeah. So what do we get to? Down almost 2% from the start, and then we pulled it back. Just letting risk reward take over. So what do we lose? So we $40, 46, 49, 48. Then we made 257, 55, 30. So we finished the week all right. Started the week terribly. A few missed trades as well. I think some of these, were up like 2-1 and then let it become a losing trade. Then the next one was up 1-1, let it become a losing trade. Then there was a couple of bad trades in there, just getting too early. But it was actually, just keeping risk reward on your side. Still finished nearly 2% up. I mean, it's not great. It's not great at all. But simulation is difficult. I mean, it's easier than trading, but it's difficult because of the speed of it moves and drawing. I can't use the same tools that I use on TradingView. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. I might just save the simulation. Keep that across to the side. And it was September, what date was it? September 5th, I think it started. 5th September 2021. Cool, alrighty. Well, I hope that was informative, just some thought process and some backtesting, and can give you a little bit of a clue on how to use software for Forex if you've got that tool as well. So, all right, I'm going to end the stream. So I appreciate it. Bye-bye.